Overwatch 2 just released their first patch notes of 2023. I'm hoping they fix something about matchmaking because that's what I feel like is holding the game back, but we'll see. Let's go and read the patch notes first. So the first thing they added is Olympus Free For All. It's a game mode where you are supposed to be a certain god or monster from Greek mythology, just with an Overwatch twist to it. And you guys battle each other until one person wins by getting the most elims in the match. I haven't personally played the game mode, but from the clips I've seen online, it looks really fun. Like, this might be a fun way to switch up the 5v5 format that you guys are all used to. So go ahead and take the time to try it out, see if you like it. If not, you can always go back to 5v5. But you guys should definitely try it out, considering that they're going to give you a limited time voice line and a player title, so you can flex to all your friends that don't have it. And also there's this cool system where they'll track which hero gets the most elims. And depending on which hero gets the most elims, they'll be crowned the new ruler of Olympus. I hope they give you a reward for something, for playing the hero with the most elims. Maybe they'll make that skin available for a weekly challenge or something, since all the good skins are locked behind the paywall. I doubt they're just gonna give it out for free, but hopefully they're gonna give another freebie, other than just like a voice line or player titles. Because we all know the best cosmetic in this game is the magnificent skin that the developers make. So moving on to the changes they made to competitive play, they said they will add Capture the Flag on January 10th. Nah, I'm just kidding. Personally, I don't like to play Capture the Flag. I think it's because I played this in arcade mode in the original Overwatch game and got completely destroyed. Like, it was obvious my team was just trying to see how the game works and try it out, while the other team was a full party stack, and we just got wiped 0-3. Well, after that, I just got embarrassed. I closed the game and played Fortnite instead. But hopefully adding it to competitive will make the experience better. And I think it might be worth trying it again, because both sides will be trying, and hopefully it'll make the game mode feel fair for me. But I don't know. We'll see. Also, another change they made in competitive play is the loading screen. Apparently, they said it's been updated. Personally, I haven't seen any changes that seem different. But if you guys notice something, let me know in the comments what exactly they changed, because I can't see it. Alright, next up we got the hero updates, and some of it is pretty spicy. So if you're a Junker Queen main, it might be your time to shine because they made some good buffs for a Junker Queen. Her ult has been buffed to where you could potentially get a big chunk of your health back. So basically what happens is, before the patch, when you would ult an enemy with low health, you would miss out on a lot of health when they died. Compared to if they had a full health and you use your ult, you could potentially get a little bit more lifesteal out of that, since they have more health pool that you can lifesteal from. But now, in the same situation, where you ult on an enemy with low health, your health can go from 0 to 100 real quick. Especially in a team fight where a lot of people are dying consistently. If you can pop your ult on someone that's already dying, this is probably an easy way for you to get a good chunk of your health back. Now keep in mind, Kiriko still exists, and she can basically just cleanse the team, but if you can manage to time Junker Queen's ult perfectly, I think Junker Queen can make a big difference in a team fight. Anyways, the next change they did is with her slash ability. Every enemy you hit with your slash gets reduced to 2 seconds. So theoretically, if you slash the enemy while they're all grouped up, you could keep slashing them like you're Michael Myers. Like, can you imagine if this was still 6v6? I can imagine a Zarya and Junker Queen teaming up pretty well. Zarya would grab them together and Junker Queen would just keep slashing them since they're all grouped up. So this will probably be the new Nano Blade, but for tanks. But luckily we don't have that problem anymore. We have 5v5s, so there's no way this could ever happen, right? Oh, whoops, forgot about that game mode. Alright, moving on. Another change they made is towards her throwing knife. When you nail an enemy with the knife, you only get 50 damage instead of the 80 from before. They instead move that 30 damage and put it towards her lifesteal whenever you hit an enemy directly with a knife. You're also able to stack this with the lifesteal you get from quick meleeing an enemy or from recalling the knife whenever you hit an enemy that's within its path. Reading that part just gave me a whole lot of confusion, but I'm assuming that you'll just get more health from your throwing knife basically with this change. But hopefully, some Junker Queen mains out there could make sense out of these changes, because I can't. My brain hurts. But I definitely think she's going to be picked more often now, which is great because Junker Queen is a really fun hero to play, especially when you can manage her cooldowns correctly. So overall, I think this is a good change for now, but we'll just have to wait and see. So the next hero they change is Zarya. The decay from her energy damage goes down a little bit faster now, and also the time it takes before her energy starts decaying has increased from 1 to 2 seconds. What this means is your energy buildup will decay a little bit slower, but the moment it starts to decay will start later, by a whole second. I don't think this change is going to affect Zarya too badly. If you're great at maintaining that high energy from Zarya, I still think she can still put out a lot of damage, but she's still probably going to be annoying. If the other team Zarya is really good, she's still going to be hard to kill. Now moving on to the support changes, they made some changes towards Brigitte and Moira. The only change that Brigitte really got was a change to her barrier shield. Its overall health is now 300 instead of the 250 was from before. I don't think this will affect her pick rate as much. The problem with her is that you need to get close in order to do something, because the only way to start her passive healing is to either melee up close or use her mace. But ideally you want to get close to the enemy. With this change, it might help her survive a little bit longer, but if the whole team decides to focus that shield, you might be SOL, dude. Now with DPS Moira, whenever she throws her damage orb, she now gets a little bit of her healing orange juice back. So hopefully this means that a lot of DPS Moiras out there will be more incentivized to start healing some of her teammates. You know, while her orb of random destruction just wreaks havoc on the backline, she might feel more inclined to start healing a little bit more. But who knows? Who knows how DPS Moiras really think? Now they didn't make any changes towards the matchmaking, but they did fix some bugs. I'm going to link the article in the description, so if you guys want to see if the bug that you were hoping to get fixed got fixed in this patch. But here's the ones that I think is pretty substantial. This one says, fix a bug that causes group up to say I'm on my way. Like, I think this change right here is really good, considering that grouping up is one of the main things you need to do in this game in order to stand a fair chance with the other team. But sometimes you'll say, I'm on my way instead, which is stupid because it confuses your teammates. Like, it's like sending them mixed signals and they can't coordinate. Like, you could make the argument that you can probably join voice chat, but a lot of people are scared of voice chat because there's so much toxicity going on. So I get that not a lot of people would want to do voice chat because if you literally just breathe into the mic, some people would just roast you. So clarifying the communication with like the hotkeys is so good. Like this might make a difference in some of your competitive matches. I totally misread that. I thought it meant that the draw text is like a different color. So anyone that's colorblind can't see the draw screen. But I think they just adjusted it. Oh, this is funny. So it says here, fix some areas where some abilities could be eaten by the environment. Like what, did the Overwatch developers forget to feed Shambali Monastery? Like this map is like sentient. Like if you don't feed it, it starts getting cranky and causes the payload to move slower or something. Like I just love their word that they use, eaten. Overall, this wasn't the patch I was hoping for, but it wasn't bad either. I think it's a step in the right direction. I'm still eagerly waiting for the big changes in matchmaking. Hopefully we'll get that by next season. I know the Overwatch developers just got back from Christmas break, so I don't expect any big changes just yet. But the only thing I can do is just cross my fingers for now, and hopefully it comes out on the next patch. Until then, thanks for watching, guys. Let's go ahead and discuss the changes in the comment section below, and let me know your opinion, if it was good or bad, or kinda eh. Also, go ahead and like the video, and subscribe to help grow the channel. I just like to give a quick shout out to all of you that subscribed recently. I've never had growth this massive at all. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you out there that like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel go, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my content, and I can't thank you guys enough for it. Well, until the next video, guys, I hope you guys take care, and I'll see you on the next one.